my gosh, folks, look what I just spied.
Are y'all still doing 50% off the clearance stuff?
Because I'm on a mission right now to collect 250 Switch games while spending no money out of pocket. This Vampire Secrets game that I just found right here for $8 looks like I can get $14 for after fees on Amazon. So because I'll make $6 when I flip this game, we have $6 in our Switch game budget. SpongeBob, okay, yeah, that is one that I'd like to have eventually. NBA, not so much. I'm not a huge sports guy. And Rapala Pro Fishing. Although, folks, I just looked up this Rapala game, and apparently I actually could make $3 flipping it on Amazon, so I think I'm just gonna do that and get a little bit more budget for the games that I do want. Oh my gosh, folks, look what I just spied. Yu-Gi-Oh! Resheth of Destruction for only $15. And look what it goes for on Amazon. That's literally a $20 profit and puts us only $1 away from our 30 we need for Pokemon Snap. And folks, after just a bit more scanning, look at this right here. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for $20, and that literally goes for $36 after fees on Amazon. The biggest game I'd love to get today is Zelda Breath of the Wild, my favorite game of all time, but this game right here is a great start. But we also found so many flips that we actually have an excess $15 to spend on more Switch games. I've actually heard that GameStop is still running their half-off clearance Switch games, which would be a great place to start. I just kind of wish there was one close by. So really all we have to do is find some clearance games in the Switch section, and hopefully our $15 budget will take us farther than it normally would. Oh, folks, they do have Breath of the Wild, but it's not on clearance, so we can't afford it. Shoot. Oh, I'd love to have Strikers too. That'd be amazing.
Well, I guess you could say that wasn't a very successful game. Stop. Do you guys know if y'all have much wiggle room on the price on this?
I can still do 100 out the door, no
100
tax.
Okay.
Well, folks, what at first looked like a terrible stop ended up being amazing. This Nintendo 2DS, they had marked it $100. They ended up cutting the tax off for me, so I only paid $100 out of pocket. And I've sold these bad boys very quickly for $150 after fees on Amazon. And not only that, but I also saw that this bad boy comes with a mystery game. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Still thinking about how bad your last joke was, so I'm gonna say no to that drum roll.
What could it be? Oh, well, folks, I mean, what can I say? It is a Mario game. That's not a total loss, but after fees, it's probably worth less than $10. But seriously, folks, going from a $15 budget to a $70 budget is a game changer. Folks, so Toy Crazy here in Louisville, definitely a little hole-in-the-wall hidden gem game store if any of you guys are in the area. Picked up a couple things to flip. It unfortunately was so quiet in there that I felt uncomfortable narrating, but let me walk you guys through my thought process, because I got shots of everything. The first area, as usual, that caught my eye was the glass case, and there were a few games that I picked out, including this Tetris, which I did end up picking up for $8 because it's consistently been able to sell on Amazon for me for like $15, so a solid little $7 profit there. But I did end up stumbling upon a Bratz Rock Angels, which you guys know I've picked up before. For $10, it should get me 23 after fees on Amazon, so that'll be really solid. But again, this thing is taped shut, so I couldn't check for sure if it has a manual. I'm pretty sure that it does, but you guys can find out with me right now. All right, folks, the tape is off. This is the moment of truth. Come on, Bratz. Let's go! $20 profit in the bank. We're gonna be rolling up to Game Exchange in style, folks. Need for Speed for 15 is pretty good. I think this will give us like 75 left. If there's anything that I can't live without in the pre-owned section, oh no. This is the first time I've ever seen this used in the wild, and Turtles in Time was literally one of my favorite, honestly, probably my single favorite SNES game. That makes for 3 solid underpriced, what the heck? Reseller Squirtle? You attention-hungry little... Do you have any wiggle room on that price? I don't know if you can see right in that corner right there, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Stardust Accelerator is looking like money. And folks, that extra $12 budget puts us at $52 to spend in this huge Switch section. Folks, we had to pass up on multiple Zelda Breath of the Wilds today because we didn't have the money, and now that we do have the money, it's not freaking here. Folks, oh wow, there one is. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World limited run number 94. So folks, this is actually a really strong contender for me because I love the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World movie.